Welcome everyone, JRR here, and today we're going over the errors in League of Legends. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a little card for each one, and the card will give you the level of error and what we're going to call the error. So, without further ado, let's get started. Aggressiveness. This error is so notorious. It spawns so many other problems. It spawns the Wile E Coyote. It spawns the Superstar. It spawns the Killsteal. It spawns a lot of errors on its own. Aggressiveness is pretty much that. Your champion goes apeshit on the other champion. Doesn't matter if you make it or not. Doesn't matter if you kill him or not. You just push way too damn hard. Now, this is considered a low-level error because I know it's a low-level error because everyone does it. Everyone has done it at some point where you're fighting somebody. Like, let's say you're using Teemo and you're poking the person, and they're using Darius. Just for example. And you're poking, and you're poking, and you're poking, and you're poking. And you see their life is going down. Aggressiveness is when they start backing up, you start booking it. You're like, I'm going to finish you off once for all. I got this. You're not thinking why they're backing off. You just think, oh, they're about half life. I can go ahead and finish them. I can blitz them. I can hit him with a blinding dart, hit a couple shots. The minions get a couple shots, he'll die. Aggressiveness oftentimes makes the player blind to obvious baits, ganks, towers. I can't even mention that one enough. Even beginning players, I've seen a lot of beginner players who just blitz the champion under tower. And you're like, no, out of the, get out. You start sounding like Johnny Cage from the first Mortal Kombat. Get out. But aggressiveness, if you can stem that by itself, you cut off a lot of issues for yourself, and that will help you as a player a lot more. I've seen the pros do it, so of course it's gotta work. I can't even begin to go into examples on this because I've seen it. When you have a support and ADC go top lane, and they expect the person who normally goes top lane to go bot, that's the kind of stuff they see in the LCS. And they don't even do it all the time in the LCS. I think they've only done it this year, to be blunt. They were trying out an experiment. And it seemed to work a little bit because no one switched over. So all the person at the bottom had to do was survive. I mean, holy crap. We've seen pros do it, so it has to work all the time for us. Because we're pro. No, you're not. No, you're not. Trinkets, wards, vision on map. Whose responsibility is it? Show of hands, anybody? Anybody? If you said support, you're wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. Wrong. It is everyone's responsibility to put vision on map. Especially if you don't want to be yanked. I know, that's 300 gold I could be using toward my bow or toward my freaking cleaver or towards something else entirely, toward my armor. Yeah. Shut up. Would you rather 300 gold spent to get extra vision so you don't get jumped by a jungler? Or would you rather die? It's everyone's responsibility. Don't expect the support to go all the way up to top lane to drop wards, then go down to middle lane and drop wards, and then finally go back and do their job to support the ADC and drop wards there too. No, they have enough to worry about just down there. Seriously, they have enough. I brought this up on my original video, and I'm going to bring it up here. The field commander. This is technically a problem because they feel that their advice is right. Now, the field commander is not always in junction with the next one, but the field commander oftentimes will tell you what to do, even if it's crazy. And this is a problem because they tell you these things like it's going to happen. We need you top. Who's at top? Nobody. Huh? Why would I go up there? What? Our minions have pushed the lane. We're about to have a team fight. Why would you send me up there? Especially if I'm the one that's been doing the most kill. If I've been the one killing the most people, why would you send me away from killing people? That doesn't make sense. Well, we need to do a back door. You see the other team is just coming up at us, right? It's a little late to try to back door. If I run off now, or even when you said to run off, they'd notice. We're within an eye shot of each other right now. Team fight! Team fight. Here are times where team fighting will not work. If your highest champion level is 2 or more than their lowest champion level, it's not going to work. And if the person throws a fit after the fact, oh, you weren't team fighting with us. No. That's a plant. That's a plant. That's a plant. You just wanted your friend to get a pentakill, and because the person wasn't there for it, you're upset. So of course they're going to say, oh yeah, that's why y'all lost, because you didn't team fight. It had nothing to do with the fact that your highest champion level, let's say 12, was 2 under our lowest, which is our support, which was 14. That has nothing to do with it. Doesn't mean that our support was able to beat your strongest person by himself with his eyes closed. Definitely by the look of gear. No. You guys are right. If your level 9 would have came in and team fought against us level 12s, y'all would have just lost faster. I mean, y'all would have. Yeah. That's why y'all lost, because you weren't team fighting because you're lower level than all of us. Yeah, that makes sense. No amount of skill will save you from the people who have a full build. Just doesn't. Especially in team fights. Other times team fighting won't work. When you are the team. No, seriously. If it's 1v5, you are screwed. You are screwed. And I can't even point that out enough. I really can't. But you know people sit there. Why did you fight them? There's 5 of them, and I'm a mage. There's more of them than I have skills on my bar. Even if I one-shot each person, that still leaves one person unaccounted for that would whoop my butt. No, thank you. But that's when team fighting, those are the times when team fighting does work. Does not work. Now, like I said, this is okay, if I didn't say it yet, I'm going to say it now. This is a fickle error. A fickle error is pretty much an error that can go either way. Either it's an error or it's not. And the reason why it's fickle is because, let's be honest, there are times where team fighting will get the job done. There are times where if you team fight and you wipe them out, match is yours. You can pretty much kill 2 to 4 towers and take the Nexus before anyone spawns. No problem. There are times where that works great. There are times where you just need to break their momentum. And that's fine. That's fine. But if you suggest team fighting when the highest is 2 levels under their lowest, then you need to seriously reconsider. This is when you stop trying to outpower people and start trying to outthink them. If you weren't trying to outthink them sooner, that's on you. Lack of objectivity. Now most MOBAs, League of Legends especially, they're very straightforward with the objectives. In Dominion, capture the points, hold the points to build up a score, and hold the points to diminish their top score. As the score goes down, it's the Nexus health. That's pretty much the scores. And as it goes down, the more points you have, the faster it goes down. The faster it goes down, the sooner you win. Simple as that. A ram, which is Howling Abyss. Twisted Tree Line. Summoner's Rift. All those are set up the same way. Go through the towers, take the inhibitor. You take the inhibitor to take the Nexus Tower. You take the Nexus Towers to take the Nexus. You take the Nexus, you win. End result, you want to take the Nexus, so you win. This is the objective. Take the towers to take the Nexus. You want to take the Nexus. End result, you want that Nexus. You want that Nexus destroyed. Unless you're in Dominion, and then it's grab the points to destroy the Nexus. You see the point. The whole thing, the whole theory of this game is to destroy the Nexus, destroy the power generator, destroy the main center of their freaking energy source or something. But just get rid of it. You want to destroy that. You want to destroy the base. That's what you want to do. That's your job. That's your objective. Why is objectivity a thing? You have not been playing that long, have you? That's adorable. For those of you who have been playing a while, you know objectivity is backburnered, usually. People go for the kills, and that's all they worry about. Now, I brought this up before on the forums long ago, and I know this hasn't come up, so I'm not even going to stress about it. I'm not stressing. But I am suggesting, like I suggested on the forums, that there be some sort of like free-for-all. Like, how Twisted Tree Line, because the skewing thing where a purple team can't see half the time if they lock their screen, what you should do is find out who doesn't lock their screen and put them as purple at all times. Because they don't lock the screen, so they're already used to moving the camera. For those who are just learning and they're locking the camera, being on purple is just like, I can't see half the time. I mean, depending on the champ I use, I either lock the screen or don't lock the screen. Hell, I use the Wrath, and I don't even lock the screen on him half the time, because I need to be able to move it so I can ult some people. For 2! But here's the thing. If Riot makes a game mode where it's just first to 100 kills wins, and you have 6 champs each, I mean, it's proven on Twisted Tree Line it can be done. Heck, I've had a match where it was like 96 to 112 or some crap. First to 100 wins? First to 100 right there. Same amount of time. And I would personally suggest it on Twisted Tree Line. And you can go 5, you can go 6. Only because you can get that number. You can actually get it done. Now, if you said, like, have it as a battle royal. Well, a team royal or Towers is a team fight, but no towers, no nexus, nothing for them to hide behind. They have to straight fight each other. That's a game mode where people will just be. It's first to 100. That's it. That's all I gotta say. First to 100 kills wins. Go. And that's why I suggested Twisted Tree Line. It's a smaller area that you can find. Yeah. I mean, if you want to give each side 10 players, oh lord, your servers are gonna hate you. They're gonna hate you. That's just a lot of people. I'm just saying. First 100. Twisted Tree Line. 6 players each. Wait, don't want to Hexakill? Okay. 5 players each. I don't give a crap. You can still get to 100 pretty quickly on there. It's about the same length of a normal game. There's aggressiveness, and then there's the complete opposite, where the person gets hit. No! I don't want my champion to ever die. So, I'm out. But I'm out. That hurt. I'm out. Doesn't even matter if it hurt them or not. They just kind of don't want their champion to die, so they only show up to last hit enemy champions, and they'll refuse the team fight. They'll hide. They won't even backdoor. They'll just hide. Now, I bring this up because, like I said, they won't even backdoor. They just hide. They pretty much hide behind a turret unless they can see a last hit opportunity, and then they'll come out of nowhere and try to last hit the champion. They don't even help with the fight. And there's a lot of times where you will see this, especially during the Hexakill matches. Ooh, the Hexakill matches. This, usually Superstar screws this up, but I've seen where a person engaged. Walk with me on this one, because you're gonna be as confused as I was. One person engaged against 3 people. Okay? Walk with me. One person went after 3 people. Well, pretty much stopped one from chasing somebody, and then the other 2 jumped him, and he was holding all 3. The person that the one saved just sat back and watched. That one died. 3 still here. Then, in their infinite wisdom, they jumped in after to attack the 3 and got killed, and then got pissed off that they died. They got pissed off that they died. And then when it was brought up, they're like, yeah, notice who stood back and watched. It's like, yeah, you, and then you dove in after? That makes less sense than anything. I just saw you get murdered by 3 people, so I'm going to jump in after the same 3 people after they had time to look at me and target me. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm all for this. I'm right on board. I like that plan. Sacrifice yourself to the enemy. Good call. And normally if they're scared to fight, or they're scared to engage, or they want to be a pain or a troll, and they want to troll the other person, fine, whatever. But you know it's going to be brought up when you die about the same time. Now, this person also did so many different things that Superstar can never make an error. And that's going to be let me just get to that. The Superstar believes you have to help them. Just that simple. You need to take the shots for them. You need to hold them still. You need to hold the hand of the Superstar. You need to make sure the Superstar only gets the kills. You need everything for the Superstar. And when I say take shots, I mean take shots. Like if Jinx fires her rocket, you need to jump in front of it and take the shot for her. Doesn't matter if it'll kill you or not. And Superstars are highly annoying because of that. It's amazing how annoying it is. Because it is the superstar that ends up getting their team killed on many different occasions. Because they believe that you should be doing certain things for them. They don't think it's a team game. They think it's, I'm the star. I'm me. I'm the star. You guys are here because some reason. Just do stuff to make sure I live. That's it. If y'all die, oh well, y'all die. It doesn't matter if you guys die. I have to live. I have to live. I have to get the kills. I have to get like a 30 kill streak. I have to do it. Me, only me. And you'll see in Superstar from time to time, it'll spark. I'm almost waiting for the day for the Superstar to show up when there's a field commander. Oh, I want to be there when that happens. I really want to be there when that happens. I really want to be there when that happens because that's going to be a fun day. And I'm going to be rolling. The KS theory. It's kill steal. I like to say kill secured depending on the situation. I say depending. If you're using Teemo and you got a poison, if you're AP Teemo, your E is going to scale with your AP. So your poison is going to get progressively harsher. What people don't understand is if you shoot somebody and then they beat on it and then the poison ticks and it kills them, the point goes to Teemo. It was Teemo's poison that ends him. Doesn't matter if Teemo shot him again or not, the poison ended him. This is so annoying when you find a person who loses their crap about kills. It's annoying. It is. It's annoying. I can't even think of another word for it. It's just that bad. It's usually a Yi. 9 out of 10 times I've seen it, it's from a person playing Yi. And it's almost always when they are about to die. They're doing something that will get them killed. Straightforward. Bar none, straightforward. Their aggressiveness is taken over. They're in a turret, they hit Q. Oh, sorry, they hit Q before they got to the turret, okay? Let's say it like this. This is the general situation that I see. It's not always the case, but it's the general situation. Here's a person, and here's Yi. Yi does Q. Lands. This guy's already running, so by the time he lands, he's like down a ways. Now this bar here is a tower. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just say this brown bar right there. That brown thing, right? Wait, that one. We'll use this. This one, right over here. That one's the tower, okay? That's the tower, right? Right there, that's the tower. He's right about here. And Yi just landed from this Q. This guy still has enough life. He's still booking it. And he's still chasing. Tower range is about where that sunbeam is. You see that sunbeam right about there? Right about there? Is that sunbeam? See that? That's the tower range. When you go past that, the tower shoots you. Yi has about enough life for maybe 2 shots. Maybe. The first shot's going to hurt him really bad, and if this champion decides to turn around and spit on him, it'll kill him. That kind of situation. And this champion knows it. So he turns around and shoots Yi. Yi's still there. The other person who's been chasing him the whole time, trying to shoot him and getting pot shots to try to kill him, and it's not killing him, it's just getting pot shots on him. Yi still has 10 seconds. And they pass. Realizing this, Fiora, Wu, or anyone else who can charge, like Xin Zhao, goes crap. And they dash in before Yi gets registered. Hits the target, kills the target. Tower shoots them. Yi sees the tower shot and is like, oh crap. I actually am in range. And he backs up. They both back. The KS problem is Yi will sit there and blame He is losing his crap. He is cussing up a storm. You stole my kill. And now he just saw that the tower shot was... It was a tower shot. This Yi, you just took a shot. You took a shot from the champion and you have no health. If you got shot by the tower, you would have died. And people know this. Even Yi knows this, but Yi, in his aggressive state, because for some reason Yi has to be aggressive, he's just, oh, you stole my kill, you stole my kill. And other players will even point out, look, if he didn't jump in, you would have died. They would have gotten the kill. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I could have queued. No, you couldn't have. Your Q was on cooldown, bro. It was on cooldown, bro. It was on cooldown. And that's a kill secure moment. It's, yes, we know you were going to kill him. We understand you were going to kill him. But we don't want you dead so they get credit for killing you. So we'll take the kill to kill them so you don't die. So you can at least live long enough to complain about this crap. Well, that's not what's going to happen at all. Okay. Alright. And and if you're the first one that they noticed stole their kill, it won't matter if anyone else goes out of their way to steal kills at that point, it won't matter. You're the first one. So that's where their focus is. Oh, I kid you not. I saw this one time. I saw this. Yi got upset. Yi got upset because someone kill stealed. So, to prove a point to the other person, I was like, look, no matter what I say or do, he doesn't care. He's targeting you. You've done it. You've made him mad. And the guy's like, no, it'll be alright. No, I went out purposely with Timo and started taking his kills. I became a total douche at that point and started taking his kills. You went out to kill somebody, didn't kill him in that first shot. I hit him, I killed him. He didn't say shit. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. Said nothing. Said nothing about it. But next time that Fiora came up and went to save him and killed the person, oh, the chat lit up. Oh, you kill stealing person. Oh my god, look at all the kill steals. Oh, jeez, I can't be taken. I sat there and I was like, I told you, it doesn't matter what I do. You got their aggro. And that happens a lot. If the person freaks out about kill stealing, that happens a lot. A lot. And it's not even just the kill stealing. Oh no. Oh no, it's not even that. A different match. Different Yi. There was, I want to say a Blitzcrank. No, it wasn't a Blitz. It was a brand. It was a brand because it was like fire everywhere. It was a brand, a Katarina. Yi passed brand and went after Katarina because she had a little health. So he went after her. Brand hit him. I, with Wu at the time, came and hit Brand. To turn the focus off. It's like, okay, Yi's going to be in trouble if Brand gets any momentum. Wham! Brand, focus on me. So Brand, and I'm thinking it's Brand. I really want to say it's Brand. But out of self-preservation, he forgets about Yi. He's like, forget Yi. You can play with Katarina. I don't care now. I got someone hitting me. So me and Brand start fighting. Yi kills Katarina, turns to engage Brand, and I kill Brand. Guess what came up on the chat? Why are you kill stealing? Brand's got full life, and you didn't attack him. Even on replay, I watched it. I watched it twice. You passed Brand. You didn't even care who was there. You wanted that kill from Katarina. You were so focused on Katarina, you passed Brand. And I know you passed him because even he was like, because he missed the AoE he has. He missed that, and you just kept going. He missed it because he was just not stopping. So he killed Katarina. And by the time he was done with Katarina, it turned to engage on Brad. I already killed him. I was already on him. I was already fighting him. And then he threw his little hissy fit of, "You were kill stealing." It's like I was on him. Where were you? Because they went into the fog war, and I was like, Last I saw, you were chasing Katarina. So I engaged on him, and I killed him before he got to him. It happens. Yeah, okay, I'll remember that. You remember what? And that's the big thing you'll learn, especially from the kill steal people. That's all I focus on. Yes, you could have killed Bran, but you chose not to. You went past Bran and engaged Katarina, who had lower health. And I know what he was thinking. I can tell you exactly what that E was thinking right off the bat. I can tell you what he was thinking. I'm going to Q on Katarina, now kill her. I'm going to turn around, deal with Bran. I can just use my R, then my E, and deal with Bran. That's what he was thinking. Unfortunately for him, he did not realize that when I was building Wu, I built Wu to hurt people. I build like an assassin Wu. If Wukong shows up and I'm playing him, either he's going to hit you hard, or he's just going to piss you off. Either way, because I do not tank. I am not a good tank. And I say this because you will see that from the chaos people. They will target one person, and no matter what that person does, from that point forward, they are just going to troll that person. It don't matter. You didn't save me. If that person didn't jump in and take that shot for you, you would have been dead, they would have gotten gold, and I would have been pissed off, because I would have solved that whole thing. Whatever. But this last error is a technical error, okay? It's a technical one. After all that, with all that done, this last one is just a technical. It's a technical. And I tell people, try to keep an eye on your minimap, because that's the vision thing. That's vision. But this technicality is overstaying your welcome. Yeah, like your videos, Double R. I know. Overstaying your welcome is pretty much, if you have bad wave clear, it's noticed. Believe me, especially on some of the drift, it's noticed. Because you push the wave slowly up. If you have great wave clear, or if you're a melee person who happened to get like a Tiamat at least, then your wave clear gets better, because you don't have to worry about attacking everything at once. You just hit one and it's splash damage. If you have good wave clear, you can push the lane pretty quick. Now, why am I bringing up overstaying your welcome if you can push the wave quick? Because it's not always pushing the wave quick that gets people noticed. It's the ones that don't. Now, I'm not saying, oh, you should never push. No. Push wave. Best you can. Push wave. But if you know you're a slow wave clear person, if you know that, if you're a champ that has problems clearing waves quickly, be mindful of your surroundings. Again, vision is very important here. Because people will notice. And if you stay in the lane too long, they will notice. And overstaying welcome is more commonly in the final push, the final assaults, where people will go up and they'll attack a tower, and then they'll look, and they'll kill some minions, and they'll ease towards the inhibitor. If you have not aced the enemy team recently, once you take that tower, If you're going in for that inhibitor, you go in for that inhibitor and you go hard. Do not second guess yourself. Do not waste time on minions. You take that inhibitor because when you take that tower, because you're already going to be seen by the tower, so people are going to know you're there. If your team has not aced, that means someone's standing up and around. And if you're attacking a tower, the person way off in the other corner, they could back. People in mid lane, they could back. Anyone who's still standing could back. And once they back, they're backing for you. They're backing for you. So if you are not fast at doing that damage, like if, say, you have a support who hasn't built any AD or anything, and you're just sitting there hitting the tower, if you have vision on the map, or good vision, and you glance down and you see someone's backing, you're going to stop this, or you're going to die. And I'm not trying to say that to be mean, but it's true. That's overstaying your welcome. Towers can see you. Minions can see you. The base is lit up. So if you step inside the base, they see you. With all that said, if you are attacking a tower, and you know you're not able to bring it down fast by yourself, you will be overstaying your welcome. I kind of tell people this. If it's late game, and it takes you more than 10 seconds to take down a tower, you're overstaying your welcome. And if you watch the minimap, you'll see people start backing after about 5 to 10 seconds. I'm going to give you a quick example, because this thing's already pretty long. I'm going to give you a quick example on a hexa-kill scenario. I noticed all 6 of the blue team. I was on Wu. I was using Wu for the purple team. But all 6 of them went down to the bottom to fight the 5 that were down there. I just respawned because, 1 on 5 doesn't work well. And 1 on 6 works even less. So I booked it. I had boots of mobility and I just booked it. The 5 were fighting the 6 and the 5 were moving back. They weren't trying to win the fight. They kind of saw I went top. So they're like, okay, I see where he's going with this. And he's going and I was going pretty quick. I avoided the minions. Quickly assassinated them. I killed them outright. Because I had I had the Hydra. But I killed them quickly. Disappeared into the brush while the other 5 were pulling back. And 6 kept going. All 6 of them. So we pushed the tower. We already had the first tower down. So we went right past the rubble. Got to the inhibitor tower. Now, at the inhibitor tower, the minions went in first. The enemy minions started fighting. I went through them, quickly killed the minions, because, again, Hydra, and I had a whole lot of AD. Wham, done. Quickly beat on the tower. It fell within 6 seconds. Done. Went to inhibitor. Now, the funny thing about this whole situation, I was on Skype with somebody, and all I started saying was, no. Because I made it to the tower in the first place, so that threw me off. I was like, okay, I made it to the tower. Theoretically, what should have happened once I got seen by that tower? One of them would have been like, it's Wu, can I take him? And the first person who knew who could have taken me should have backed. It's like, forget them, step back. Intercept him before he gets going. That's what should have happened. That's not what happened. That's what should have happened. Now, like I said, it took about 6 seconds for Wu to break the tower. And every 2 seconds I was like, no. This should not be happening. Tower fell. 6 seconds. Went to the inhibitor. Started beating on that. No one showed up. And I said again, I was like, no. And as I'm beating on this thing, every 2 seconds, I'm like, no. The inhibitor goes boom. So the remaining minions, plus the new minion wave that came in, we went to the next tower, the Nexus Tower. And I, again, said no, and I started beating on that tower. By the second swing, that's when 2 people showed up. And they engaged, and we started fighting. Now, I escaped. W for woo. Awesome. W. Flash. Gone. Boots mobility. I love them. Catch me if you can. But the whole thing was, that should never, one person should not be able to get that far in. Once it is seen, once the minions saw me initially, someone should have registered, hey, who's making a move? Who was making a move? And because no one stopped me, I managed to get the tower and the inhibitor, which relieved the other 5 down there. That relieved them a lot. They're just like, because they knew that at that point on, we could just rush top. And guess what? The 5 went up top. Where did I go? As Wu. Bottom. And guess where all the enemy went? Top. Again, 6 went after the 5. The fight was on. I went to the bottom. And I told them all I need is about 6 seconds to take down a tower. So take down both these towers, I need about 15. Because travel is about 3 seconds. Sure enough, went right through those towers as well. And of course the Nexus died before I got to the inhibitor. But that's the point. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Overstaying your welcome is just that. If you are not able to take if you cannot take a tower within, like, say, 10 to 12 seconds, don't bother taking it. Well, let me rephrase that. You can attack the tower and chip away at it, but only do it in chunks of about 10 seconds. Especially if you know you're doing like slow damage or very little damage. Take about 10 to 12 seconds. And as soon as you're done, as soon as 12 seconds is done, you leave. Because if you're still there, they are going to get you. Or if you're really comfortable, like say 4 people are dead on Summoner's Rift, like 4 of the enemy team are dead, and you know there's one out there, and you can see him at your tower, you go ahead and just tower away. Keep an eye on the respawn timer. Just go. If you see him back for any reason, though, you just watch it on your minimap, and if you see him back, gone. As soon as you see him disappear with his, as soon as that thing, because you can see it on a map. If they're backing, if you have vision, you'll see it because the circle will start. That's why most people go into shrubbery or thinking they're hiding and then back that way so they can get a jump on somebody. Especially if there's someone like me who's pushing towers. I know if I'm ADC or if I'm top lane or mid lane, if I don't take a tower within the first 12 seconds, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to chip away at it for in increments of 10 to 12 seconds. And people go, well, that's stupid. Well, no, it's not. Because every time I've done it just that way, 10 to 12 seconds, every time I've done that, I have not been caught. When I was caught was when I stayed beyond the 12 seconds. I was like, okay, just a few more hits and I can break this tower. Just a few more hits, just a few more hits. Boom, the tower goes down and there they are. 3 people going, you beat us. You beat us to the tower. And now we're going to beat you. A lot. We're going to beat you till you respawn from it. We're going to beat you so bad that when you respawn, you immediately die. Come here. I'm like, nope. Unfortunately, they had a blitzcrank, so me going, nope, didn't work. It's like, nope. Aww. It ended very poorly for me that day. But 10 to 12 seconds, good number. And for those of you who do high damage, you know 10 seconds on a tower. Heck, I got Wu to do it in 6. So I know people who built better could probably get it down to 4. A full tower in 4 seconds, probably. Because they got the speed, they got the power, and down, okay? But again, keep an eye on that. Overstaying welcome is bad. And I know that one I'm stressing a lot on because it goes with their aggressiveness and people just... Now, I've already gone over objectivity. I've gone over the major errors. And yeah, this video is a little bit longer than the last one because I actually went into an example at the end. See, this is near the end of the video. So it's near the end I actually went over the big example. See, getting better. What I hope this video does is bring to light some of the errors, some of the problems. And once it's brought to light, usually you can avoid them. Like the tower thing, about 10 to 12 seconds. Unless you're in laning phase, 10 to 12 seconds on a tower. It's good. It's a good running rule to go by if you're a damaging in general. It's a good running rule. Vision, it's everyone's responsibility. Get a sight stone. Not that expensive. It's not 1,000 gold. It's about 300. Get a sight stone. You'll be thankful when you do. And use the damn sight stone. Let's just say that. Use that. Getting it is one thing, but using it, using it. Using it. Use it. Starts sound like frickin' once he snaps his blade. Use it. Use it. Sight never sharper. So, hopefully that helps you guys. And like I said, I'll put little markers on each level of difficulty of error this is. And I say level of difficulty only because some pros still do this. Some diamonds do this. And a lot of beginners do it because, well, they don't know any better. So, this is avoidable, and have yourself a fun time.